Tonight, people across Sacramento and at the University of Oregon are remembering Spencer Webb. The college football standout who went to Christian Brothers High School died yesterday in an accident at a cliff diving spot.
He would love to know that people thought of him in such a positive way. And I think he would be amazed at the impact that he made in such a short time.
Spencer Webb came into his own and started to make a name for himself at Christian Brothers High School.
Yeah, he found success despite having a difficult childhood, growing up without his parents, and even being raised by his brother. KCRA3's Michelle Bandour is live for us at the high school with how he's being remembered today. Michelle.
Well, Golston, tributes on social media just started pouring in after people learned of Spencer Webb's death. And here at Christian Brothers High School, where he graduated in 2018, educators are remembering the impact he still has on the school today. So much love for the man who made big plays on the football field. The man with the big smile and even bigger heart. A tweet from his best friend and Christian Brothers teammate Tyler Vanderwall. We talked about being in each other's weddings and playing against each other in the NFL. I love you, Spence. His Oregon football coach, Dan Lanning, says, so full of life in every moment of the day. Your smile and energy will be missed. I love you. And from 49ers, Eric Armstead, who is also from Sacramento and played at Oregon, rest easy, lil' bro. Great young man with a promising future, gone too soon.
Just devastated, just couldn't believe it, heartbroken.
Christian Brothers Director of Admissions Kristen McCarthy says the community is in disbelief over his unexpected death in Triangle Lake, Oregon. He died in a popular swimming area known for cliff diving. The Lane County Sheriff's Department says while climbing a rock, Webb slipped, fell, hit his head, and went under the water. Witnesses pulled him out and performed CPR, but it was too late by the time medics arrived.
Spencer did not come from the easiest background. But Spencer was truly one of the most optimistic, open-hearted people I've ever met.
Even while being a standout on the Oregon football team and shooting for the NFL, Webb never forgot he was a Falcon.
Caught for a touchdown!
He actually crashed our staff Christmas party, so that was fun, and it was just great to see him and spend time with them.
Athletic Director Dale Milton says Webb visited just 3 weeks ago to help motivate the student athletes.
He was just trying to really promote that, don't take this for granted and work every day and win the play every day. And I think that that's something he was striving to. I'm going to miss him.
Well, Milton tells me that the school hopes to do some type of tribute for Spencer Webb here at the school. They're thinking about doing something with the jersey he wore, number 4, wore it so proudly here while representing Christian Brothers High School. Reporting live in Sacramento, Michelle Bandour, KCRA 3 News.
Michelle, thank you.
And Michelle Dapper joins us right now here on set. And Michelle, you covered Spencer. You've done stories on this young man, and you followed him all the way to Oregon.
Absolutely.
And he passes what Dell calls the look test.
The
he
eye
looked
test.
like a pro football player.
Absolutely.
This guy was something.
Absolutely, a man amongst boys out there. Of course, definitely the best player on the football field. 6'6", the biggest hands you could see out there.
Yeah.
But again, it's his talents that are off the field that I think his teammates and friends and family will miss the most.
Like I tell everyone, he was the most selfless person I ever met. When my brother passed away a couple of years ago, he was the first person to reach out to me and said, hey, what do you need? Can I come to your brother's service? And that was when COVID first, was taking place. And I was like, I don't know yet. And he's like, I will buy a flight right now. You tell me what you need and I will be there. It was annoying at the time. Looking back on it, I would always get annoyed because he would always FaceTime me out of the blue and I would be busy doing things. And obviously, didn't always have the time to talk, but he would consistently FaceTime you all the time out of the blue to make sure you were okay. And that's just who Spencer was. He always wanted to make sure that you were okay before himself.
Isn't that a great friend? Of course, a friend to say, are you okay? How are you doing? And I did hear a nice quote earlier today as well from one of his coaches that he treated others with the energy and love that he wanted to receive back, because he didn't
Right.
get that love. So he wanted that love, and he would show other people that love, and that's just pretty special.
He made an impact, you know, in the people who you've interviewed, but also in the journalists who covered him. I mean, you've covered him for a long time.
His smile, that's the thing I'll remember the most.
Yeah.
The smile, his smile lit up the whole football field, the whole room, I mean, you just see, and he had so much joy out there playing. And that was, and I think in the story that I did a few years back, the first line was, "Football was my escape." And
Yeah.
that was his sanctuary out there, and that's where everything went away. And I think that's what I'll miss the most, and I'll remember the most as well, is just how that was his scapegoat, his sanctuary again.
And his legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Michelle, thank you.